Hello, my name is Sam Castor, and I'm the founder of Manatech and Mana Relief. And we're here at the office of Mana Relief today so that I can share the amazing story of our organization with you and the passion that we have for bringing change into the world. Now, to share the story, I'm going to tell you about three things. Number one, a revolutionary new business model that is specifically designed to address the world's biggest problems. Number two, how we've incorporated that model to address the number one health risk that children face in the world today. And number three, what all this can mean to you, how it could radically impact your life. The revolutionary new business model I'm talking about is called social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship combines the innovative technology and cash flow of a for-profit entity with the passion, the purpose, and the mission of a not-for-profit organization in order to bring sustainable change to the world's biggest problems. You know, these are problems that governments won't touch, industry ignores, or worse yet, profit from. So social entrepreneurs have to challenge status quo by developing new business solutions for the world's biggest problems. Social entrepreneurs come in all sizes and shapes, but what they have in common is their relentless pursuit of their world-changing ideas. Let me give you a couple examples. A few decades ago, a young banker by the name of Mohammed Yunus believed he had a solution for global poverty. Now, that was very prevalent in his part of the world, and he was committed to addressing that problem. He believed that if you invested in people, that they would choose to work out of their hopeless circumstances. Here's the problem. These are people that didn't have credit, didn't have collateral, and didn't have a job. And in traditional banking, you don't loan people like that any kind of business investment. So he had to start his own bank to challenge status quo. And he created a new lending instrument called the microloan. And he started investing small amounts of dollars in people's lives. Today, 20 years later, over 500 million people in the world have benefited from microloans. And it's become the number one strategy for fighting global poverty. More recently, a young social entrepreneur from the United States named Blake Mikowski was in Argentina and realized that a large segment of children were being denied education for the simple reason they didn't own shoes. And he said, somebody needs to fix that problem. So he came back to the United States and started his own shoe company called Tom's Shoes. And he makes a trendy kind of canvas shoe, but he was dedicated to solving the problem. So he said, for every pair of shoes that I sell, I'm going to donate a pair to a child in need. Now I want to tell you something, that has captured the imagination of a whole generation of young people who want to be a part of world-changing ideas. Today, Tom's Shoes has become one of the fastest growing shoe companies in the world, not because of the quality of the shoe, but because of the quality of the mission. Today, social entrepreneurship is being taught at business schools all over the world because of the enormous potential it brings for changing the way we do business in the world. A recent article in the Harvard Business Review brought great perspective to this issue in an article entitled, Can Entrepreneurs Save the World? The theme of the article was basically telling big business, you better pay attention to social entrepreneurship because it is a movement that is sweeping the world. In fact, their message to big business was this, if you're not thinking about social entrepreneurial collaboration, you'll soon be guilty of strategy malpractice. What they mean is that in the 21st century, if you're not bringing value into people's lives, your company's going to become irrelevant and just fade away. Okay, there are 4 keys that have been identified in building a successful social entrepreneur organization. Number 1, you have to take on a global problem. The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity, the bigger the rewards. Number 2, you have to create an innovative new solution to that problem because obviously what we're doing today is not working. Number 3, you have to tap into the passion that the public feels for your cause because it takes an army of people to proliferate it around the globe. And finally, number 4, if you can find a creative new way to compensate participants, you can drive your mission to the ends of the earth. And that's what we're committed to do at Manatech. In the next segment, I'm going to show you how we've incorporated these 4 keys into the development of what I think is the most powerful social entrepreneurial movement in the world today.